Welcome to another video, and this is a video on my full review of the Huawei Matebook. So first of all, some context. As you may know, I've done a full review on the Huawei Matebook X Pro, and I've actually sold that laptop for this one because I wanted something slightly different, slightly more modern, and just try something different really. And I must say, it is a fantastic decision I've made. This is absolutely stunning. It does have a few flaws and a few setbacks, but overall this is fantastic. It has all the power you need, a stunning display, a great set of speakers, and maybe slightly weaker battery life as well. However, let's get into it in my full review.
So let's start with the design. And with the design becomes a few setbacks. My main criticism of this device is the lack of ports and actual connections you can actually make. The only port you have on this is the headphone jack and the charging Type-C port, and that's it. That's a massive oversight and a massive disappointment. Another disappointment is how much the fingerprints show up on the backplate of this device. However, I must say it's fantastic to hold and offers loads of grip. The device is quick to rotate in any orientation, and it shows off this fantastic OLED screen that's super bright, super punchy, with over 1 billion colours and 600 nits of brightness, and it offers a fantastic user experience, which is helped along by Windows 11, which, as you can see here in the specs, runs fantastically on this device. I would have liked to see an Intel i7 version of this. However, I've got the Intel i5 version with 512 gigs of RAM, and I must say it runs fantastically for those day-to-day tasks. Of course, if you want a gaming machine, you're going to want something with a better processor, better graphics card, and something a bit more orientated towards gaming. However, for an overall user of generic programs and generic web-based tasks, this is fantastic. So talking a bit about Windows 11, I can't do a full review on this tablet without discussing it, as it does offer some fantastic features, and overall I think it is a massive improvement on the previous version of Windows, which was really starting to look dated and cluttered. So they have made some sort of effort to improve this. However, they do have a still long way to go in my opinion. On the surface things look great. When you dive deeper, you can still find old traces of Windows that really need updating. So there is a detachable keyboard and mouse that come with this device. However, I have found this to be of not the same quality as the tablet, which is such a shame. Although the keys give you precise feedback, I find them slightly poor quality and they move around too much for my liking. Also, the material it's made of, it's very nice to the touch. However, I'm really not a fan of how it comes together at the ends. I find it cheap feeling and almost sort of cheap looking as well. So that is a massive disappointment. There is also no backlighting here, which would be much appreciated and an essential for a keyboard in 2022. There is no USB-A port here, which would have also been nice to see. The camera comes equipped with a 12 megapixel rear-facing camera, and that does a fantastic job of capturing those essential pictures that you might need. However, it's not a camera-orientated device, of course. The webcam on this device is also clear, with fantastic audio pickup, and does the job for those Skype calls when needed. Battery life on this device is a slight weak point. I found around 3 hours of heavy use results in a complete battery drain and will need charging. Charging speed, however, is fantastic with its 66-watt charger in the box. I get a full charge in around 50 minutes. Of course, this sacrifice I'm willing to make when the screen is this bright and this nice to use. You know, editing Word documents, editing photos, watching YouTube videos has never looked so good on any sort of tablet or laptop in my opinion. Couple this fantastic design and sleek design with a custom keyboard and custom mouse, and you really have got yourself a modern looking, well spec'd and really versatile and usable workstation no matter where you go. Audio was also a massive plus on this tablet. With fantastic quad speakers tuned by Hardin Kardon, you get fantastic bass for any device of this size, and some really clear highs as well as some mids, and that's surprising on a device that is this size. I must admit I was extremely impressed with the speakers on this device, so it's going to cut through any background noise, no problem at all. For security, you also have a really well positioned and really quick and responsive fingerprint scanner.
So I'm really trying to push the channel at the moment, so please tap that like button and hit that subscribe button. It makes a massive difference. It really helps play into that YouTube algorithm. So if you like what you see, please like, comment and subscribe below. I'm trying some new editing styles, some new filming angles, some different equipment. So let me know what you think below.